Hey guys, so today we have my final 2018 gubernatorial map. So I've done it from a very blank map. Last time I had 25 Democrats, 25 Republicans. I'll be using the latest polling data that we've been getting, as well as some of the 538 forecasts models. So a lot to cover. So let's just get right into it. So let's start off with the safe Democratic states that don't really need to be talked about. California, Hawaii, Pennsylvania, all safe. Actually, I would now classify Illinois, that's the first flip of tonight, as safe Democratic. For the Republicans, a lot of safe Republican states. New Hampshire, actually, those two might not be safe Republican. But Massachusetts, Maryland is now safe. South Carolina, other safe states, Alabama, Tennessee, Arkansas, Nebraska with Pete Ricketts, Wyoming and Idaho, Arizona. I'm still not comfortable with putting that in the safe column. I feel like we've covered now all of, Texas with Greg Abbott, that's safe. So now we've covered all of the safe states for either political party. So now these 21 races could go either way. Let me just show you a scenario very quickly. If Democrats won them all, which is extraordinarily unlikely, it would give them 33 governorships to 17 for the Republicans, and there would be a lot more blue on the map. If this was the case, you could probably see Maryland moving into the leaning column, Texas moving into the likely column, and South Carolina, Tennessee moving into the leaning column. You kind of get my point, but it's very unlikely to happen. So we're just going to set all of those. Pennsylvania, Illinois, and then the rest go to the GOP. South Carolina, Tennessee, Arkansas, Wyoming, Idaho, Nebraska, Alabama would be safe. So this is and Texas. So this is our kind of starting map. So all the others are likely leans, tilts, or a pure toss-up. So let's start off with the likely Democratic states, because there are quite a few. In the state of Oregon, that's likely to go to the Democrats. Even though Kate Brown is unpopular, I still see that one going over to the Democrats, just ever so narrowly above 5%. New Mexico and Colorado, those are going to go to the Democrats. There's not much question. Looking at the polling data from New Mexico, if it's going to load. So it's not going to load, but the polling data has consistently been high single digits or low double digits for both of those candidates. Other likely states, Michigan with Gretchen Whitmer, quite likely to go over to the Democrats. Rhode Island, Connecticut, even though they have unpopular incumbents, I still see them narrowly going towards the Democrats. The state of Maine with Janet Mills is more likely to go towards the Democrats there. Minnesota, I'm now putting in the likely Democratic column just because the polling has been so favorable towards Tim Walz. There we go. So now that it's loaded, I will now talk about some of the likely Republican states. States that are likely to go to the Republicans, Arizona, a prime example. State of Alaska, now I'm not ready to put that in the likely column. But then the state of Oklahoma, polling has been pretty favorable towards the Republicans. In that state, I see that one going towards the Republicans. And I believe those, Vermont and New Hampshire as well, likely to go to the Republicans. So now let's go over the leaning Democratic states. So let's start off in the state of Florida, where Andrew Gillum has consistently led in polling. There's been 2 polls in the entire election season out of the dozens and dozens that have been done that show his opponent ahead, and those were done quite a while ago. So I see this one definitely going towards the Democrats. other leaning Democratic states, I actually now see the state of Wisconsin as leaning to go to the Democrats. After further analyzation, I see this one leaning towards the Democrats. So, and also the state of Ohio with Richard Cordray, I see that leaning towards the Democrats. So now we'll go over the leaning to go to the Republicans, the leaning Republican states. I see South Dakota as leaning Republican. A poll came out today showing Kristi Noem leading by 1 point. Pretty good news for the Democrats there. That's bad news going into this the final 24 hours, I believe it is. Yeah, about 24 hours until we get the first projection, but not a good look for a Republican in South Dakota. And now in the state of Alaska, I see that leaning towards Mike Dunleavy, even though Bill Walker has thrown his support to Mark Begich. I don't know if that'll necessarily help him because Bill Walker is just so unpopular. It will probably cancel out some of the effects that an endorsement from the current governor would have. So kind of cancelling it out there, but still only leaning towards the Republicans. So now all the 4 remaining states are tilt, which means they're less than 2%. So we'll start off in the tilt, and it's an even playing field because it's 23 to 23. So let's start off with the state of Georgia. I'm not saying what way I'm going to put it yet. So Georgia, very traditionally Republican. Stacey Abrams has managed to pull it close. There we go. I don't know why. Every time I leave, it comes on, and then when I come back, it doesn't. Georgia. Sorry, my computer's lagging today. Georgia governor race. There we go. There's a poll that came out yesterday or the day before yesterday that showed Kemp leading by 12. That is not believable whatsoever. He will not win by 12. I just can't see that one happening. See Abrams now leading. In the overall average, Kemp leading by 2.8. That's skewed because of this Republican poll done that shows Kemp leading by 12. I see this one narrowly going towards Brian Kemp. Also, his voter suppression tactics. I think that there will be voter suppression tactics on Brian Kemp's side, right? But then there will also be energized Abrams supporters because of that. So the question now is what one will prevail, and I think sadly, Brian Kemp's tactics will prevail there. Another tilt Republican state, the state of Kansas. They've been trading 1 point lead in the polls, but overall Chris Kobach has been leading the Democrat there. I believe it's Laura Kelly narrowly, and I see this one narrowly going towards the Republicans on election night. So now the remaining 2 states actually a tilt to go to the Democrats. I'll start off why in the state of Iowa. So Iowa, Fred Hubbell is probably going to win. If we look at the 538 forecast, they currently give Fred Hubbell the edge over Kim Reynolds. He's led in most polls, not all though, and I narrowly see this one ending up towards the Democrats. In Nevada, Steve Sisolak, he's very closely tied with Jackie Rosen. Every time one of them has been leading by 1 or 2 or 3%, the other candidate will be leading by about that amount. Also something to note in the same poll and the same group of voters. So that is my very final gubernatorial map. You can see there if your state is colored in red, that means you have a Republican governor. If it's colored in blue, you have a Democratic governor. Again, Iowa, Nevada, Georgia, Kansas, and even the leaning states and some of the likely states could realistically go either way. So that's pretty much it for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.